And welcome back to Show Me St. Louis, a Hollywood action thriller starring a long list of big names is making its way to St. Louis for a special screening and live cast Q&A tonight. And among the stars is a familiar local name, St. Louis actor Bo Bomarito, who appears in The Gentleman Thief. We're lucky enough to have Bo Bomarito here along with some of his co-stars and the director of The Gentleman Thief. Guys, thank you so much for joining here. That was a mouthful right there, but let's dive into this thing here. So really quick for yourself, talk to us about The Gentleman Thief. You know, what went behind the creative, mindset getting this together?
I mean, we just wanted to make a fun movie.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes, we make movies that are heavy and have a big message. This is just a fun, nonstop action ride. I think audiences are really going to enjoy it.
Definitely, for sure. And for yourself, Bo, talk to us about, what attracted you to this role?
Dude, so much. It was my first kind of big role coming out after quitting my full-time job, going full-time, and just like working with Randall. I know he's super talented and gives actors a lot of freedom, getting to work with Sam and so many other talented actors. Were just a true treat. We had so many fun personalities on set, so I was just really blessed to add kind of my unique kind of take on Karis and this whole character and to be part of Gentleman Thief.
Definitely, for sure. And yourself, talk to us about what attracted you to this role as well.
Yeah, it's the action, it's the thriller, it's the excitement, it's the entertainment. It's Randall who's been making films for a long time.
Yeah.
It's people like Bo I get to meet on set that attracted me, and obviously I think we need more entertainment in this world with what's happening, and I'm excited to be in St. Louis too.
Definitely, for sure. That's the highlight of this show is, highlighting the positivity around the neighborhood. And, this is definitely one of those movies that's going to attract a lot of people to it. And so I know tonight you guys are doing a screening for the St. Louis audience. And so talk to us about that. And it's not a lot of times where, movies get a live audience. And so we're getting that tonight. So talk to us about that. What are we getting?
Yeah, it was super special. This is a private screening that originally we're going to have, promote, post out to the public, but I just reached out to some of my close friends and it sold out within a couple of days. So, which is amazing. We're going to have more coming back to St. Louis. Don't worry if you guys missed this one. But it's cool. And this one's unique because we get to celebrate with some of our close friends and family and people that got to make this, something like this happen, whether they supported me or just part of the Gentleman Thief. So it'll be really special, and there'll be more. So stay tuned. Don't worry about it.
Definitely, for sure. And, giving us a little insight, the Gentleman Thief, I was reading and watching the trailer a little bit. Like you mentioned, it's an action-thrilled comedy, if you will.
There's a lot of humor.
Yeah.
Listen, it's a very physical movie. Like when we went into this movie, we have boats and explosions and car chases. We kind of put everything in, mixed it up, and have the Gentleman Thief. And I think audiences are going to really dig it. Like we shot in Miami, we shot in Mississippi for Miami, and in Miami, I think we had the most fun. We just really did a lot of we really tried to tackle like a really high energy, big action sort of tone in the movie.
For sure. Nothing beats that Miami sun, right? Yeah. And the humidity. But I know John Travolta is, starring in this. That's a huge name that we've all grown up watching, and, it's a really star-studded, cast here. But talk to us about, working with someone like John Travolta, who is well seasoned within the, the acting game. What is it like working for him? Did you guys learn anything?
Yeah, we learned a bunch. The man is a walking notebook of how to act and how to be a good person.
For sure.
So, him just being a good person and just be someone that we can learn from. Just being around him was phenomenal, and Bo could tell you all about that.
That was the thing. I think he's very talented. He knows how to be a movie star, right?
Yeah.
But it's behind the scenes too. Like he's asking me about my family, about things I like to do, and I think that's really special because you have a lot of nerves working with someone like that, right? So to have someone that's so supportive behind the scenes too, and not just him, but the entire cast, which is so unique, so supportive, always being willing to help and give advice and just collaborate on this process was just a blessing. It was so fun.
Definitely, for sure. And I guess for those out there, who are going out tonight, what is probably a wild question that you guys are looking forward to, or are you just kind of like, let's just wait and see?
A wild question.
I thought about this behind the scenes. I was like, let me ask you, is there like a wild question that you think the audience might ask after watching the film?
They're probably going to ask for a funny story, and I'm not going to lie, one of the stunts that I have, I'm on a jet ski, and I did flip a jet ski at one point. It was rough waters. They had trained me before on very smoother waters. I flipped the jet ski. I was supposed to have the next scene with John Travolta, and somehow that got cut. I think all I'm going to say, he might have found out about the jet ski flipping before that. so I no longer got to be on a jet ski with him. But it was still fun.
Definitely.
And I think it's a little funny little tidbit. If you guys watch the movie, you'll see me on there and be like, okay, it worked out.
It worked out. One thing I've learned about TV is that nothing ever goes as planned, and I imagine movies as well. Nothing goes as planned. But guys, I thank you so much. All the information you're going to need is right there on your screen. Again, The Gentleman Thief, starring John Travolta and some awesome star-studded guests, as well as Bo Bomarito here from St. Louis. You guys get to meet all of them tonight and watch the premiere as well. It's going to be awesome. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you.
St. Louis, of course.
Thank you.